Hello everyone, I'm Hawk, and welcome back to the Mythical Hawk Hub. So, I am still hard at work making songs for everyone, but just to take a quick little break from that, I had a question. What does AI think of Stardew Valley? So I fed an AI image generator a few prompts based on Stardew Valley, and now we are going to look at the results. The first prompt I gave it was a Junimo from Stardew Valley harvesting a berry. A blueberry, to be precise. And as you can see here, well, it definitely knew about Stardew Valley being a farming game because it just gave us a bunch of like trees and shrubbery and stuff. And I guess it gave us a Junimo. They definitely don't look like Junimo though. They look more like Dekus from The Legend of Zelda. Or maybe that's not it. But these things definitely look familiar. And the AI definitely remembered or realized that Stardew Valley was like a human game. So it just gave us a random farmer here, which looks pretty good, all things considered. No weird artifacts or anything that would make the picture look very strange. I was hoping for more like a Junimo like picking a blueberry off of a bush, but this definitely it does look pretty good. That weird wooden spike just impaled in the tree does have me wondering what happened there, but all things considered, this is pretty good picture. Our next prompt was a bit more broad, a prismatic shard from Stardew Valley. And as you can see, it missed the mark. Pretty picture though. We have the somewhat makings of a town, a Stardew Valley type town, with basic villages all on its own little island. This is definitely a very good picture. We got like what looks to be like important mayor type house, some basic village houses, is with pathways connecting each other, surrounded by like cherry blossom trees. This weird sign just in the middle has me a bit confused, but other than that, this is a very pretty picture. Impractical for anyone living there, but still gorgeous. I was hoping kind of for a prismatic shard, but it's an AI, so what do you expect? Next, because we are wanting a variety of the different things from Stardew Valley, I asked the AI for a picture of the Ember Islands from Stardew Valley, and it delivered. So we get a beautiful landscape view of the Ember Islands from a distance, and presumably from a spot up in the valley, overlooking it. And it looks so awesome. You get the volcano, it's strange looking buildings in the distance, which could be a dungeon. You get a very nice house overlooking here, which, from my knowledge of Stardew Valley, I don't think this could be anyone's house, except maybe Robin. Obviously, this is going to be a perfect one-to-one replica of Stardew Valley, but it does look very nice. The AI's choice of colors, just really make this painting pop. And there's no weird artifacts or anything. Like this, I could have this on my phone or on my desktop, and just yeah, that's pretty good painting. It's amazing what AI can do. Next, I wanted to be a bit stranger, and I asked it for a tool, specifically the Iridium Scythe, because I wanted to see what the AI would do with the prompt Iridium, because that's not really a real thing. Well, it kind of is, kind of isn't. And as you see here, I don't think it knows what Iridium is, or what a scythe is. I see neither Iridium nor scythe in this painting. It did get the color purple though, so I guess this person in here is the Iridium part. There is no scythe anywhere here, but it's still very nice. Nice country landscape with some farmhouses over it. Like, a very pretty place to explore. And honestly, besides the hand, there's not any strange artifacts or really weird things. So as you all can see, the AI image generators are getting better, because these are impressive compared to what we saw even a few months ago with AI image generation. And even though we haven't gotten anything that was remotely close to what we were asking it to, I decided to go a different direction entirely and ask it for the Journey of the Prairie King arcade machine. And it definitely just saw the word arcade machine and went with it. Because arcade machine, arcade machine, arcade machine, an arcade machine in front of an arcade machine, what looks to be like light switches or parts of arcade machine just hung up on the walls as decoration. I don't even know what's happening outside the window. Is that supposed to be a deer or something? It doesn't seem to be having a good day regardless of what that is. Or was. Nice, like, mountain in the background. But I do have to say, the arcade machines do look really well put together. Nice choice of colors. You can see the actual controls. Like, it is very nice. I don't see anything that would say Journey to the Prairie King, except maybe outdoors, and it just made the outdoor part the prairie. But still, these are very nice looking arcade cabinets. Although I do have to wonder, why would you put an arcade machine in front of you can't even reach that one in the back. Although, judging by its looks, I don't think it's playable right now. Unless that's like a soda machine or something. You guys can see, right where it gets cut off, there's like no controls. It's just perfect spot for a cup or an ice cream cone though. So maybe it's a ice cream machine. I wouldn't mind having one of these myself. So far we had been focused a lot on the main part of the valley, but just like with Ember Islands, we wanted to diversify a bit. So I asked the AI to generate me a picture of Skull Cavern from Stardew Valley, and this was the result. Skulls in a cavern. It's definitely not the desert hexscape we know it for, but this is still very nice. You can see it's very cavernous, obviously. Gives it much more of a you're in Skyrim sneaking through a cave type feel. Although I do love the moss hanging down from the ceiling in stalactite type formation. And with the staircase and all, it does make it seem much more livable and much more nicer than the skull caverns we know. The random skulls about the place is a bit concerning, but I guess that's what you get when you ask an AI for skull cavern, right? Some strange floating rocks show it to be mystical. Mystically dangerous, but that's besides the point. And so with all of these image generations, I decided to give the AI a different type prompt, and with different into background information, and see what it would do. And from that, we get this. You'll never guess what the prompt is. You'll never guess. A star drop from Stardew Valley was the prompt. And the result is this very beautiful just thing of color. Honestly, this would also make a good phone/desktop background. All of these are very pretty and very good. Especially for AI. I know I'd never be able to make something like this. Definitely has nothing to do with Stardew Valley or a star drop, but I guess it made like star type shapes. It's very interesting to see how the AI, it just takes these types of images. And I saved the best for last. Perhaps my favorite that the AI created. would be a cute pig dressed as a wizard eating a cupcake. Because why not? And the result is a very cute pig with a basic castle fantasy type background, dressed as a wizard, with several delicious looking cupcakes in front of it. The hands look a bit weird, but other than that, this is a very, very good drawing. And I absolutely adore it. It's so good. It's really interesting to see how AI is coming along. Obviously, it isn't going to do major copyrighted works like Stardew Valley and just make it 1-to-1 16-bit pixel style. But seeing how it takes the prompt and runs with it to make something that is very close to it, country themed, etc., is amazing. Slightly worrying, but amazing nonetheless. I'm not sure I would be able to pick a favorite out of all of these, but they're all extremely well done. Okay, that's not true. I like the pig the most. The pig is my favorite. But what do you think? Do be sure to let me know down in the comments which one of these was your favorite. And if you have any more prompts for me. That's all for today, folks. Don't worry, I'm still hard at work writing and releasing my newest music. And speaking of which, my newest song, The Point of Immortality, is coming soon at the start of spooky season this year, October. So at the beginning of October, be on the lookout for when The Point of Immortality drops onto streaming services like Spotify near you. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and if you liked this and want to support me, do consider subscribing. It's free, you can always unsubscribe later, but please don't. And it would be a massive help in supporting me and what I can do for you guys. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Enjoy!